Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. It looks like we have some new secret footage that was supposed to be in episode 69, part 1 and 2, but Dafouk didn't post a full version of the video, so I thought there was a slight chance of us getting episode 69, part 3, since he normally posts the full version of the episode a day later, but after what's been happening lately, it looks like that's not going to be the case anymore because just like last episode. Episode 69's full version also has some secret footage, and we all know that last week's secret footage was crazy. We actually got to see the secret agent and many other changes. And don't worry, this week's secret footage is no less because Dafouk decided to add some crazy details which I'll talk about later in the video. But before we get into all this, make sure to like this video and subscribe. It looks like we are very close to 1.3 million subscribers, and I'm sure that we can get there today. Anyways, here we go. This secret episode actually tells us a lot more than it seems because, alongside the changes in the animation and the extra scenes which are crazy, Dafouk also changed and added some extra lines to upgraded Titan TV Man, which makes why he used his core energy on injured Titan Cameraman a lot more understandable. But before we get into all that, we have to talk about the description of episode 69's full version. Usually Dafouk is very vague in his descriptions and doesn't really give us anything about what might be happening in the future, especially about stuff that are not clear in the episode. But today it was different, because he wrote, "Infiltration squad is moving towards Skibidi scientist, while outside Alliance reinforcements arrive. No more retreating." Not gonna lie, reading this and thinking about it gave me chills. Hopefully my beloved TV woman arrives as reinforcement for my heart too, but anyways. This description clearly tells us that the way the infiltration squad made of 2 regular cameraman, lucky cameraman, plunger cameraman, and dark speaker man are trying to find the scientist's toilet inside the bunker. We actually still don't know the exact reason because it might not even be to kill the scientist but something else. Maybe the scientist's toilet has something that they want or the secret agent wants, and that was the reason why he gave this mission to Lucky Cameraman. Even in one of the secret footages that were revealed in today's full episode, we can see Lucky Cameraman controlling where this group goes. This also was the case in episode 68 part 2. Even though Plunger Cameraman seems like he wants to take the lead, every time something like this happens, Lucky Cameraman finds a way to lead them somewhere else. And that's how we start the first secret footage from episode 69's full version. Unlike episode 69 part 1 in the full version, the scene doesn't cut right after they start walking through the hallway, and the big bunker door on the right also looks different compared to the original version, and we see the Lucky Cameraman slowly going to the right side. Also, not many people might have noticed, but Lucky Cameraman actually has his tablet on his back now. This shows that Dafouk is slowly starting to add in the most minor details, because before the tablets used to come out of thin air, but it seems like Dafouk wants the items that the characters use actually be there. We saw this with episode 69 part 2's ending, where the regular cameramen were upgraded with new tools, and we'll actually get to that later in the video since some stuff has been changed there as well. The Lucky Cameraman uses his remote to hack the door once again, but Plunger Cameraman stops and asks why they aren't going to the end of the hallway because they are clearly hearing toilet sounds from there. Seeing this, Lucky Cameraman pulls out his tablet. But before we get into what he showed, did you see the door security device? The color changed. After hacking, from what I remember, it stays green, but this time, after staying green for a second, it turned to a bluish-purple color. What's the reason for this? Was this just some random coincidence, or does it actually have a reason behind it? After this, the Plunger Cameraman actually zooms into the tablet and we see G-Man Toilet ordering around other toilets inside the lab. These are actually some of the toilets we've seen in episode 68 part 2 at the factory area. It looks like they are fully aware of the squad inside the bunker and want to get rid of them. We don't really know if this G-Man toilet is the original one, but it does look like him if you look carefully. Also, the main question I have is, how are they getting these POVs? Who placed these cameras and how? Are these just old cameras from when this bunker was used by human scientists? Or were these placed by the secret agent? There are still so many unanswered questions, but the second Lucky Cameraman puts his tablet down, we first see the door security box going back to its normal color, and realize that the Skibidi sounds we've been hearing from the end of the hallway were G-Man planning his attack all this time. We see the door opening up, and it looks like the normal toilet on the right side of the tablet was actually the first toilet to come out of the door at the end of the hallway, but sadly we have no idea what happens next, since the POV cuts off and we are left unanswered. I'm so hyped for what will happen in episode 70, but that's not all, since some stuff have been changed in episode 69 part 2 as well. The first line that upgraded Titan TV Man had stayed the same and is still, "Stay still." But the line he said right before leaving has been removed. He used to say, "Let's demolish this place," but now actually has two different lines. Right after he gives his core energy to the injured Titan cameraman, they actually dab each other. And I'm so goddamn sure that Titan Speaker Man was jealous of this, because they used to dab each other before Titan TV Man came back. It really must be sad for him to see this. While upgraded Titan TV Man and injured cameraman are dabbing, Titan TV Man actually says, "Don't waste it." I think this means that the core energy wasn't just to recover his energy and actually was a crazy power-up. This might be the reason why Titan Cameraman's core keeps on leaking after he gets this energy, and I'm assuming that his new laser weapons will go crazy, because if Titan TV Man is saying "don't waste it," it will surely be insane. Here you go, listen to it yourself. After this, we already know that Titan Speakerman asked for the same treatment too, and we all know that both the Titans said no with their fingers, but unlike the original episode, Titan TV Man actually has a voice line here, and he says "not now" in reverse. Here you go, listen to it yourself. I think this clearly shows that it really was a power-up that'll affect the battle, and we might even see Titan Speakerman also getting a power-up like this in the next couple episodes if they find the time. I still do wonder where the Titans left to, but I guess we'll learn in the next episode. The last thing in this secret episode that was changed was a minor detail and one extra scene, which I'll talk about in a second. I'm sure that all of you guys remember the cameraman at the end that gave us the gadgets for the battle, and one of the items actually changed. Its shape. It's pretty obvious when you look at it side by side, and yes, it was the protector lens. It looks like Dafuk decided to change the circle shape to a rectangle one so that it fits better, and honestly, it does look a lot better compared to the circular one. Even the lens protector on the bag changed its shape. But one thing that's not clear is if the lenses on the other cameraman changed in the scene earlier because the regular cameraman a little far away and out of focus. I can't really tell if they still have the circular one or not. Either way, it looks good from far away, but I think it's time we get to the last extra secret scene that was added. Unlike the original episode, the episode doesn't end where it ended before, and we see the POV cameraman slowly turning behind right after he gets the new items. He wears his lens protector and headphones before going inside the bunker, and we actually see an engineer cameraman trying to unlock the door security device with his tools, and he actually succeeds. Right before this, we also see the large TV man from the back for the first time, and it's now fully confirmed that there is only one large TV man from the looks of it, and he actually had those 4 extra monitors on his back all this time. Right at the end of the secret episode, when the door opens up, we can see everyone using all their power to kill the toilets inside, and the episode ends. This secret episode really gave us some crazy new info, and I'm beyond hyped for episode 70. If you enjoyed today's secrets, make sure to like and subscribe. Elite Cameraman out.